blood on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. So ito ay The Darkest Secret, 10 Scary Videos, The Headless Specter. So headless, pugot daw ang ulo. Yan ang mga nakakatakot, yung mga pugot ang ulo. So ito, huwag natin patagalin, tirahin na natin to bago pa tirahin ang iba.
Number 10.
Number 10.
What extends its hand to us to go down this investigation was sent by El Tole. A subscriber tells us that during the last few weeks, his house has been plagued with paranormal phenomena. Along with that, everything in his home was ruined. That's how one night they woke up to the sound of water.
Uy, nakakatakot tong ano, yung ano ba to, kuweba? Nagmumukha yata sila eh. Parang may nakikita akong mukha. Tama ba ako? Mukha ba yan ng tao yan? Ayan o, mukha nga ng tao.
When they went down to the basement, they discovered a lot of corroded, rotten elements, as if they had been wet for days. But the most shocking thing was the faces that were drawn on almost every wall that was in sight.
Ayan nga, o. Ayan, o.
Ertole tells us that it can't be seen well in the video, but almost all the walls of the basement had faces drawn like these. This case reminds me a lot of the Bilmes Faces case, don't you think? That case where similar faces were drawn among mold and dirt on the floor and walls of a home. No matter how much they cleaned or reupholstered the walls, the face-shaped mushrooms kept appearing. Well, this seems to be the beginning of a similar case. Could it be just a coincidence?
Kitang-kita, di ba yung mukha?
Could it be, considering everything this family has been through? Tell me what you think. Number 9.
Number 9.
The video you will see below was sent by Robert Willis from Washington, United States. He tells us that while browsing social networks, he came across this video.
Ano yun? Parang may malaking sumusunod sa kanya, malaking tao. Uy, nangyari? Ba't nag-iba ng ano? Wow! Wow! Tumakbo bigla! Nawala! Ayos yun ah! Parang naging hayop, no? Doon napansin siya nung ano, nung sinusundan niya. Nawala tapos bumilis.
In it, you see a security guard doing his respective rounds of the place where he works. Everything happened normally until he checked the security cameras and realized that something was trying to attack him. Look at the speed at which it approached, but also look at the shape it takes when the man reaches the exit. As if that shadow or being could not cross the area and regretted it by turning back. Look at the shape it takes, as if it were wearing a cape. What's more, it seems to fade away at an incredible speed, Those who have seen this video believe that it was a demon trapped here that sought to attack him. The only thing that saved him was reaching the exit, a place where this being could no longer pass. Do you believe in this theory? Leave your opinion in the comment box. Number 8.
Ano opinion nyo? Parang aswang, no? So sa kanila, malamang di naman sa Pilipinas yun eh.
The following may not be paranormal per se, but everyone who sees the video says they feel something odd inside. You see, the recording shows the broadcast of the
maganda to.
last MTV VMAs, where Carol G's presentation is shown. Everything was happening normally, until they began to focus on the audience.
Ay, gagong creepy naman nun. Tanginang creepy, grabe.
Does this seem normal to you? It could be a
Creepy,
person
no?
joking. Someone who knew that the camera would pass by and was just doing a prank. However, in occultism, there is an interesting theory. It is believed that sometimes demons look for different ways to reach and take over the souls of those who for some reason possessed a soul with a low
Creepy tingnan ng gago. Di mo lang ako matatawa ka o matatakot ka eh.
frequency at the time. Perhaps this has to do with the comments under this video, where many indicate that they have felt strange when watching the video, as if they had a heaviness or anguish in their chest. If the occult theory is true, it could actually be an evil entity trying to penetrate you through the screen. But of course, those are nothing more than theories. The most likely thing is that it was a person who wanted to play a prank, right?
Pero ang creepy pa rin. Totoo man, or prank man o ano,
Number
creepy pa rin, no?
7. Jonathan Hernandez, one of our subscribers, brings us 2 extremely interesting videos that occurred at his workplace. This is one of the best examples that the paranormal can happen to anyone and at any time. Because before these clips, nothing paranormal had ever happened, and on one occasion, 2 phenomena occurred on the same day. Let's see the first video.
Let's see. Whoa!
You can see a security camera located at some kind of reception desk. Look at the screen. How could that screen have fallen in that way, being well placed? Does it also seem to have been pulled?
Boom!
Jonathan asks us to observe that reflection. It seems as if a hand or white smoke is pulling it. Don't you think so? They pulled the cable. Maybe you can tell me that it's a setup, and there was someone hiding under the table. Now look at the following recording that was captured a few hours later. I will explain to you what will happen and where you should look. Without explanation or intervention, this box will fall down the stairs. But pay attention to these 2 points of interest.
No se ve plástico, que anda bailando con el aire.
La sombra, fíjate la sombra cómo se mueve. Y nomás de repente se mueve la sombra mucho más allá.
Porque cuando se seca el gordito se ve su sombra, nada que ver con la que está pegada en el rincón.
Pero él está detrás, no está acá enfrente.
Mira, ahí se ve la sombra del gordo. Pero no tiene...
Es que él está allá.
Ajá, mira, a ver,
Y
nada que
él
ver.
cuando él llega, la sombra ni se ve. ¿Ya te das cuenta?
They are 2 apparently natural shadows. However, near the drop of this box, there appears to be movement.
Wala namang hangin dyan kasi may tissue dun eh. Oh. Sa gilid may tissue eh, di naman hinangin, no?
It's the same Jonathan in the audio who explains it. Observe.
Es que algo se debe de ver, algo. Se ve una fíjate la sombra cómo se mueve. La sombra que está ahí, cuando botan esa madre, se mueve la sombra. ¿Ya viste?
Hindi ko masyado makita yung shadow.
La sombra, fíjate la sombra cómo se mueve. Nomás de repente se mueve la sombra mucho más allá.
Porque cuando se acerca el gordito se ve su sombra, nada que ver con la que está pegada en el rincón.
Pero él está detrás, no está acá enfrente.
Mira, ahí se ve la sombra.
Hindi ko masyado mano yung shadow, pero yung paggalaw nung basket, yun ang nakakatakot.
Del gordo. Pero no tiene... No,
es que él está allá.
Ajá, mira, nada que
Él
ver.
cuando él llega, la sombra ni se ve. ¿No te das cuenta?
The movement is very subtle, but it's there. The event draws the attention of the staff, who look out to see who threw those things away. Now the entire staff is afraid, since they cannot find an explanation for these two events that occurred exactly on the same day. Cannot
May gumanon sa salamin eh, no? Merong puti na gumanon bago nahulog.
find an explanation for these two events that occurred on exactly the same day. Nothing paranormal had ever happened before. Nothing close to this. What do the shadows mean? What does that white light that seems to pull on the screen mean? To this day, no one who works here knows what happened. Number 6.
Number 6!
Position number 6 is occupied by Jose Solano's video, a subscriber from Mexicali. He tells us that one day he was walking down the street when he realized that there was something between his house and his neighbor's house. He quickly took out his camera because what he saw there
Uy, may nakita akong bata.
was the head of a woman.
Ah, woman pa rin, parang bata eh.
Estoy volviendo loco, güey. Hay una puta cabeza de Goya. ¿Dónde está él?
Oo nga, no? Ang ginagawa yan dyan? Ba't nasa taas yan? Puting-puti yung mukha. Ano yun? Nasa bubong? Ano nga,
The
pinaulit-ulit
terrified man tells me that he even watches her turn towards the camera in a very subtle way. Do you see the same? Do you know what's funny? Not long ago, I received an email about a story that had also happened in Mexicali from a boy named Fernando Cornejo, who told a
Fernando Cornejo.
story that he had seen a headless woman
Ayan
pass
na. Ayan na yung headless woman.
by at night, wandering around as if confused,
So, ibig sabihin, yung ulo nun nandoon, yung katawan nandito sa baba.
disoriented. Since it was just a story, I didn't pay attention to it, nor did I present it on the channel. But it described a woman in a long black dress who walked around at night with something in her hands. Something he believed
Creepy,
was
no?
her head.
Ay, oo nga, no? Biglang
Dress,
nagkaulo.
who walked around at
Oh.
night with something in her hands. Something he believed was her head. A week later, I got this other recording from Jose that talks about a head on the roof of his house. Could there be any relationship between the two?
Tama nga, baka nang boboso lang to sa CR.
Number 5.
Number 5. Baka nang boboso nga to. Kaya lang babae eh.
Luis Antonio shares a video where he says he sees a shadow that is impossible to pass through the aisles of seats in a stadium.
Ito yung yung anino sa grandstand. Ito yung anino sa grandstand, yan Legit to, legit. Live. Legit to kasi live TV to live TV.
Could it be just an ordinary person? It could be. But it strikes me that he is completely different from the person sitting a little further down. If you look closely, the person sitting there can be seen clearly. Why would this other person look so blurry? Leave your opinions in the comment box.
Naglalakad yun.
Number 4.
Number 4.
A video went extremely viral on the internet, showing a huge bird.
Kasi karamihan ng mga multo na sa Mexico, ang dami. Or taga-Mexico, ito kasing Darkest Secret, sa Mexico yung nagna-narrate, si Leonard Clay. So, taga-Mexico yun. Kaya halos lahat ng video niya nasa Mexico, Pero usually kasi dyan, marami talagang multo sa mga, sa mga Catholic country talaga.
On power lines.
Ano yan? Nalipad?
¡Apúrate!
Nalipad,
¿Lo viste? ¡Ven! ¡Ven, por favor!
Ayun, gumalaw.
¡Cállate! Silencio, Daira.
Ay, ibon. Ibon pala. Ba't ang laki?
Un pájaro gigante.
Oo, laki
A white, hunched, and enormous bird could be seen in the darkness of the night. Many in the comments of this video theorize that it could be a witch. Or worse yet, the tuetue,
Albatros ang alam ko malaking ibon. Albatros hindi naman albatros to.
or chonchon, is a creature belonging to Mapuche mythology in Chile. It is said to appear as a strange bird with the form of a human head, with ashy gray feathers, sharp claws,
May mga ganyan din pala sa kanya nila, parang aswang. Aswang, sa atin kasi yung mga ganyan aswang.
and enormous ears that would be used as wings to fly. This creature would emit a faithful cry that would sound like tuetue. It always appears when the person who hears it is close to death. However, after doing some research, I found out that this bird is a giant white owl, a rare bird from southern Chile that is usually seen in the countryside. Maybe it surprised people by showing up in town. Without a doubt, a majestic bird that's seen at night. Anyone would think it means a bad omen.
Bad omen.
Number 3.
Malas daw yan. Malas daw yung ibon niya.
Eder Duran writes to us by email, showing us an extremely strange video that he captured a few days ago. Eder was in his room when he began to notice a strange shadow in the darkness. Has it ever happened to you when you mistake a pile of clothes for a shadow? Well, something like that happened to him. However, when he turned on the light,
Oh my God.
he noticed something strange.
Huwag mong papatay yung ilaw. Bawal yan. Bawal yan. Namamatay ng ilaw. May nakaupo.
if it were the shadow of something, what would project it? The shadow in fact appears to be taller than the objects that make it up. Nothing can cast a shadow up there. Or am I getting confused? Check out his other recordings.
Aquí se ve una silueta, pero se distorsiona. Voy acercando.
Pag pinatay mo talaga ilaw, maraming ganyan, nabubuong ganyan.
No hay nadie. No hay nadie. Me acerco y no se mueve. En la luz no hay nadie. Me alejo y se queda la silueta, pero no hay nadie. Vuelvo a alumbrar, creo que no hay nadie y sigue la.
Tell me what you think.
Parang naka-hood, no? Baka si kamatayan yan. Tapos sinusundo ka na.
Number 2.
Number 2.
The
Tennis.
following paranormal phenomena was recorded in the middle of a tennis match. Observe.
Oh, may tumawid, oh. Boom! Tinamaan yung multo. Nawala. Tignan nyo. Boom! Tinamaan yun. Tanginan yan. Tumba yun, sigurado. Nawala yung espiritu ng multo, eh, no? Boom! Oh,
There
nawala yung
seems to be
espiritu ng
no
multo.
rational explanation for the existence of that shadow. The only thing that occurs to me is that it is a montage, a
Bam.
fake video. If that were the case, the truth is that it is very well done. What do you think?
Boom! Tinamaan yun. Sapul yun.
Number 1. And we end this video with a very particular clip. A girl records a shadow behind the window,
Oh my
but
God.
when she moves the curtain, there is no one behind it.
Ay, ito nakakatakot. Saka anong gagawin ng tao? Nasa second floor yun.
If you wanted to assemble something like this, how would you do it? Do you notice any cuts? Anything that shows how this footage is set up? Leave your opinion in the comment box
Because this video is
has already come to an end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was
The
The
darkest.
Darkest Secret.
Galing, no?